leadership, and it's been the most amazing couple of months. I thought at the beginning that it was a little crazy, having the service so close to Holy Week and Easter and all the bustle of that, but it was wonderful to be able to move around the diocese and be part of so many celebrations over the last seven weeks or so. So a bit of an update. We are beginning what will almost certainly be a very long process of talking through what directions we're heading as a diocese. So we're starting off on Tuesday evening. I've invited a faith community leader from each of the faith communities in Dunedin to come together in the evening so that we can begin to vision what it might look like to be ministers of reconciliation and ambassadors for Christ in this place. We're going to, by the end of July, I think it is, have the deanery vacant with Jan's retirement, and of course we already have Caversham and Taieri and St Matt's without a vicar. So there's a bit of kind of change happening, and it seemed a good time to get together and plan the change if we can. Following up from that, Dawson Council is going to have a hui and look more broadly across the diocese. So there's an opportunity, if you have any real visions for what you think we should be doing and directions we should be heading, have a chat to one of your DC members and they might be able to bring it to that hui. We're also going to have a part-time property manager join us in the team here in the diocesan office. When I said to Andrew that I was going to tell you all about that, he said that in another diocese they announced a property manager and this person was immediately flooded with questions and requests from all over the diocese. It's going to be very part-time, and so we will probably need to let this person start slowly. But it is tremendous that that Fiona really has managed to work out how we can fund this for the first year at least. There's lots of positives. I was at TPC last week, which is Tikanga Pakeha Council, I think is the C, and that is the Pakeha part of General Synod. So occasionally something comes up at General Synod which Tikanga Māori and Tikanga Pacifica already have sorted and Tikanga Pakeha is still trying to work out. And when that happens, TPC meets to discuss those things without having to bother the rest of the church. And one of the presentations at TPC traced the development of religion in New Zealand over the last 40 years. And as you'd expect, a lot of it was a bit of a downward trend in all sorts of ways. But just in the last year or two, there's been this uptick. And that kind of fits with anecdotal evidence we're hearing right across the country. More and more we're hearing people being slightly surprised, which maybe we shouldn't be, at the fact that people are just rocking up to church again. People are coming in saying things like, I left the church when I was a kid, so-and-so has happened, I just felt as if I needed to give it another go. And we're finding that across our diocese as well, which is wonderful. I mean, it's not a flood, but it just seems to be that the tide has changed. And so the challenge that the people at TPC gave us, and I'm passing on to all of you, is if people start returning to our faith communities, what are they going to find there? And the three main questions for me are always, first and foremost, will they find Jesus? Will they glimpse something of the beauty and the truth and the holiness of God in our worship, in our talk, in what it is we do and be? And related to that, are they going to find a community that leaves them saying, isn't it amazing how much they love each other? Which, as Jesus and Paul both made clear, is the mark, is the way that they will recognize Jesus amongst us. Will they leave feeling as if they have glimpsed something which is beautiful, something which is true, and something which they want to find out more about? So there's a challenge to take away.